everyone, my name is Heather and this is Victor if you don't already know, and today I thought we would go ahead and take you through our new soap making process. As you can see, I have all of my items ready before I even get started. Today we're going to be using a 5-pound brick of honey soap. Now, my son is playing with his toys, so I apologize for the extra noise. If you know anything about my process before, you'll know that I have in the past made soap from scratch using the cold process, but that is no longer viable since I have a little one in the house and I really don't want to expose him to those lye fumes, which means I won't be able to customize the soap as I would like. For example, this one is our honey soap. This is the soap base, so it's already mixed, already saponified, already set. It's ready to use as is, but we are going to add some fragrance to it. But if I had been making this from scratch, I would have used honey from a local beekeeper, which I have done before. Alright, so that is what a 5-pound brick of soap looks like, specifically honey soap. And what I usually do is I cut it in half and measure out 2.5 pounds, and that half of it, the first half of this brick will go into a regular bar mold, and then the other half I'm thinking I'm going to put into my bee and flower molds, which will be really fun. So those are right here. There's some ladybugs in there too, but I don't think we're going to use those this time. Okay, so I have cut my soap into small blocks, and I'm going to measure out 2.5 pounds. Hopefully I cut up enough. Almost. I count that as 2.5. So now we are going to take our soap over to our double boiler, and then we're going to turn on the heat to medium high, and soon it will become a soupy mess that we can pour into our molds. Make this quick because my son is ready for a nap, and I'm not sure how quickly this will set up, but I'm going to pour out half of the melted soap base. Hopefully we get about half. I've never messed with glycerin soap before, so that was kind of a surprise. Okay, that's about half. I've already pre-mixed my colorant and fragrance, so I used some pink mica and some rose fragrance, and I mixed that up a little bit with some olive oil, which is okay to do with melt and pour soap base as long as you use a little bit. It's just going to take a little bit longer to set up. So we're going to pour that in and scrape this all out. And also, that soap base took a lot longer to melt than previous soap bases I've used before. So I like to use the double boiler because I don't know, it's a lot more manageable with this much soap, but I think for the second batch I'm going to try and microwave it because that is more, I don't know, it might be faster, who knows. I'm gonna try it and see, but we're just gonna make sure this is mixed in, and because this has glycerin, it's not gonna be, I don't think it's gonna be as vibrant as it looked in the mixing container. So I'm gonna pour this into these 2 flower molds, and I think I have a little bit more, or a lot more it looks like, than I need. You okay? Don't choke. So pour a little bit more in here. We'll just scooch this to the side. And I have a few more flower molds that I can use, but I think I'm gonna have more soap than I realized. Okay, so I'm just gonna pour a little bit into the ladybug molds. Oh, and I over poured. Okay, great. Well, that didn't exactly go as planned, but okay. That's all right. Okay, and then the rest of this, will go into our bee molds once I clean it out. Hopefully I don't make more of a mess trying to clean it out. But one of the bees is going to have a little bit of rose-scented honey soap in it. So that's great. I'm just going to add my fragrance to my soap base here. Oh, it smells really good. It's honey almond. So the pink flowers and ladybug are rose-scented. This is going to be honey almond fragrance, and the instructions on the back of the fragrance said 1 to 5 drops per ounce. Since this is a little bit more than an ounce, I added 6 to 7. I know, bud. He's having fun with a wooden spoon right now to distract him from the fact that he wants a nap. I'm going to pour this into my other liquid measuring cup just to make it a little more manageable. I don't know about you guys, but I love the smell of almond. Like when I'm making cookies, I always opt for almond extract instead of vanilla extract, or almond butter instead of peanut butter. And it always smells so good. And the cookies come out tasting a lot more rich anyway. So this is starting to set up. We're just gonna make sure our fragrance is thoroughly mixed. And then I feel like I've been dipping candles because every time I mix the soap base, my spatula gets another layer of soap stuck to it. I'm going to pour these into the bees. I don't use molds like this very often, so I am learning as I go here. So I have another set of bee molds that I wanted to test out. So I haven't even taken the label off of them. I think that's about all of the soap we're gonna get out of this thing, because it started setting up pretty quick once I poured most of it out. We're gonna get one tiny little round bar. Okay, well that is it for our soap making process. We do, obviously they have to sit for like 40 minutes, I think the instructions say, but I always let them sit for a little bit longer. I am going to make another batch with the other half of that brick, that are just regular square bars, and it'll be the honey almond scent. So look forward to that. And as always, if you're local and in the area, feel free to directly message me for an order. If I can deliver them to you, I sell them for $5 a bar. If I have to mail them out, that means I have to put packaging and labels on them, which is not a problem, but it will be a little bit extra plus shipping. That's about it. So somebody really, really needs a nap, and that's what we're gonna go do now. Okay, bye!